Okay, good morning and welcome to Mishna Yomi. Today's Mishnayos are Kilayim, Kilayim, Perek Daled, Mishnah Aleph, and Mishnah Beis. We'll start from the first Mishnah here. Karachas HaKerem. Let's say you have a vineyard, right? We're going to say a vineyard is more stringent than a regular field of vegetables or fruits or grains. Beishamai Omrim Esriv Ma'arba Amos. If you want to plant in the middle, Karachas HaKerem is a bald spot in your vineyard. You want to plant something else in the middle. How wide and long does it have to be? So according to Beishamai, it has to be 24 amos by 24 amos. Beishamai says 16 amos, 16 amos. Mechol HaKerem. Mechol is, we're going to see, is the area from the kerem, another bald spot, but it's not between two areas in a vineyard. It's between the vineyard and the wall of your field, or the wall of your vineyard. You need a space of 16 amos in order to plant something else. All you need is 12 amos. What is considered a bald spot in a kerem? So, like we said, it has a bald spot in the middle of the vineyard. The Mishnah states anonymously like Beis Hillel. If there's not 16 amos, you can't bring another seed, another vegetable or another plant over there, another species over there. If there is 16 amos, then you can give avodas. Avodas is the work, the space you need between the kerem and whatever else you're going to plant, and which we're going to find out by kerem, by a vineyard, they have to give 4 amos from each side. So therefore you have 16 amos wide, but 16 amos wide, you give 4 amos from each side, so you'd be left with a space of 8 by 8 in the middle. It has to be 8 by 8. Why does it be 8 by 8? So we're going to go with the simple explanation. Ravadia Bartanura gives the explanation. It has to be 8 by 8 because if it's less than 8 by 8, that means the two squares coming from the two sides are less than 4 amos by 4 amos. A sadeh is not considered less than 4 amos by 4 amos. Would be nullified to the kerem. It's not significant enough, and it would look part of the kerem. Once it's 4 amos coming from each direction to combine for 8 amos, so then each 4 amos field would look independent and would of the original kerem and wouldn't be a mixture. Mishnah Beis, Ezahim Mechol HaKerem. What's considered to be Mechol HaKerem? Mechol is, Rabbi Adi says, from Lashon, a circle, right? Because you make, normally it could be a fence around your field would be in the shape of a circle. It could be a shape of a circle. That goes on Mechol, a Lashon from dancing, a Lashon of a circle. Okay, Men Kerem Lagoder. If it's basically a space you have between the vineyard and the fence. If there's not a space between the edge of the kerem, edge of the vineyard, and the wall, 12 amos, this again, the Stam Mishnah is like Beis Hillel. If you have 12 amos, then 4 amos you would leave not worked, right? And then the last 8 amos, or the last 4 amos, or 4 amos, we'll see, this is machlokas, we'll see in Ion Ben Sion on the Mishnah, what can be planted over here. According to Aradia Bartanura, the stam, meaning the 4 amos closest to the fence, you leave fallow because you want people to walk there. But the 4 amos in between, so you have 4 amos next to the kerem, you leave fallow, and then 4 amos next to the gather, you leave fallow, and you have 4 amos in the middle, and 4 amos in the middle is considered a sadeh, considered a field, considered its own independent thing. It doesn't look like Kilayim because they're not next to each other. And that would be a way of planting it, but if it's less than 12 amos, it wouldn't be possible to plant something else there. That's Mishnah for today. Stay tuned, Ilan Ben Sion. We're going to discuss Pas Machlokis between Ravadia Bartanura and the Rambam. It's going to a different explanation the Rambam gives in Mechol HaKerem, and based on that, maybe a different explanation how big a field has to be in order for it to be called a field. See you then.